The Tale of Lyra, the Cursed Healer. In an ancient village surrounded by misty mountains, there lived a healer named Lyra. She had an extraordinary gift, the ability to absorb the pain and wounds of others, healing them instantly. Word of her power spread far and wide, and people came from distant lands to be healed by her touch. But Lyra's gift was a double-edged sword. Each time she healed someone, their pain and suffering settled deep within her, leaving invisible wounds that festered. She bore their sadness and grief, the weight of their losses, their sicknesses, and despair, all alone. Yet, she hid it well, always smiling, telling others it was okay. She felt obligated to remain strong, believing her village needed her to be the pillar of strength, even as her spirit weakened. One day, a stranger arrived, a young child suffering from a fatal illness. The village was desperate to save him, and Lyra was their only hope. She placed her hands on the child, feeling his sickness seep into her veins. The child healed instantly, but the toll it took on her was almost unbearable. Her body ached, her vision blurred, and she could barely stand. She stumbled back into her home, feeling a hollow ache that no remedy could soothe. As days passed, Lyra's condition worsened, but she continued to heal the sick and suffering. When people noticed her pale skin and sunken eyes, they asked if she was unwell. She smiled faintly and replied, "It's okay, I'll be fine. This is my purpose." But inside, she was breaking. One evening, Lyra wandered to the edge of a cliff overlooking the valley. She felt an emptiness she couldn't describe, a sorrow that seemed infinite. She was exhausted from carrying everyone else's pain, feeling like a shell of her former self. She thought of her own dreams and desires, long buried under the weight of others' needs. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Lyra whispered to the fading light, "It's okay to not be okay." And for the first time, she allowed herself to cry, releasing the years of sorrow she had bottled up. As her tears fell, the village people arrived, finally understanding the sacrifice she had made. They surrounded her, their faces etched with sorrow and gratitude. Yet Lyra's light was dimming, her body unable to bear the burdens she had carried for so long. Her last words to them were, "Take care of each other. It's okay to need help." When dawn came, Lyra was gone, her spirit finally free from the suffering she had silently endured. The village mourned deeply, realizing the cost of her gift. Inspired by her sacrifice, they vowed to care for one another, never letting anyone bear their burdens alone again. In the end, Lyra's story is a reminder that even those who seem strong have limits. Her tragedy lies in her selfless nature and her belief that she could carry the weight of everyone else's pain without needing support. Sometimes, it's the recognition that it's okay to be vulnerable and share our burdens that truly heals us.